If you've got any questions, can you put your hands up and ask for the mic, please? Who wants to go first?
Quique, you'll have had some tough moments in your career before, but where does a defeat like that stand in terms of?
Well, first to say sorry to the fans because they came to the stadium waiting for a good performance of the team, and finally it was very difficult to be on the pitch today. After 30 seconds, we realized it will be maybe tough, and then after 10 minutes was really very, very difficult, and after 15 minutes was impossible to play it like this. So if you say you're gonna play against Manchester City and you're gonna make many mistakes, of course it will be very tough for us. So we did in different ways, not always the same, but we conceded the first 5 goals, all of them in different ways. So it's because probably we were slowly, or we were always behind the ball, or the decision of the players of the Manchester City. So we need to accept the situation.
Hello, Quique.
Hi.
Would you say that was an exceptional City performance or a very bad Watford performance?
It's impossible to know because there's no time to. We feel unsettled. 30 seconds. So and then again, you don't have time to know if you really. Maybe you have some chance or not in the match. The match against City is done practically in the first 5 minutes. So we have the experience, but we have the necessity to lead the team in these moments, to say the fans that we will improve. We got very good things from the match for the match against Arsenal. So now we need to recuperate for this punch, and we will try to be good against the next opponent.
Quique, before the game, you said it was important to have experience.
Mm-hmm.
Why then did you play Dimitri Folkier?
Mm-hmm.
It was his debut, obviously a very tough game for him, and maybe will have a very negative.
Yeah, for me, it's important what is my feelings with the players when I am training during the days. We have now 2 weeks training with the team. Of course, it's few time. What I like on the way the players, this is my work to see how they work during the week, every single day. And Folkier is strong. He was good, was positive. So probably the idea was wrong, but what we were waiting is the impact of the Manchester City in the first 15 minutes. And that's why we try to protect with this kind of players who can make it strong in the size and they can do different. But we didn't have time to know if this idea was good or not, because in 3 minutes we concede the full match. So it's difficult to know if it will be okay or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say to the fans?
To them?
What do you say to the fans? Because
Sorry.
they were still there at the end.
No, we say sorry. We say sorry. We were working for them. It's the same discourse a time ago. We work for the fans. We work and we try to make performance for the fans. When we disappoint the fans, we disappoint ourselves. So it's that this is not another. We are a pack. When we are talking about the team, we are talking about the pack. And the strength of the pack is the strength of every individual person in the club. And the fans is the main important part of the club. So we are disappointed. We are fighting to solve the situation, but in football, when you think you saw everything, always you have another surprise and you can see something else. It's happened today.
Hi, Quique.
Hi.
What was the mood of the players like after the match? And do you think it will be difficult to build the confidence back?
Yeah. I think there's two different things. In one way, it's like to remove. It's like against Manchester City, they have a very bad memories about every time we are playing against them. Even in press conference 2 days ago, someone of you told me and remind me how is the scores against City last year. It's like prophecy or prophecies, something like this. Prophecy. So it's like scared to play against Manchester City. So it's just one against Manchester City right now. It's the second leg, so go to put apart and try to forget Manchester City. And the second one is to say players go to clean, because we can think a lot about what happened in the match, but we lost in many ways. We don't lose in one way. We concede goals in many ways. So it's our work, like a coach, to prepare the next match much better. But of course, to try they clean and don't think too much in what happened.
Quique, if I can ask you a two-part question.
Yeah.
The selection, do you accept that was a gamble that went wrong?
Of course, at the moment we lost, we can say that it's impossible. Even if we lost 1-0, you're going to question the selection, for sure. It's normal, because we didn't win, we didn't draw, so.
And in terms of working with the Pozzos, you know how ruthless they can be. How damaging do you think this result will be for you longer term? I know it's tough, you've only been in charge for 2 games, but you know how they work.
We know how tough is the Premier League and every single match. And when we accept the invitation of the club to come here to lead the team, we know that we want to play against Arsenal and we're going to play against Manchester City. It's not about how is the margin that you have when you come or not. We know, Pep said yesterday in press conference, we know all the view of our own coach is about the results. So of course, if the result today, it damaged a lot myself. But 1 week ago, the result supported me. So the next week we will see. This is looking like this. So we can see more than 1 week. We can see more longer than one next match. It's like this. So we need to lead with this kind of consequence. It's like this. It's our work.
Quique, in the past, it was traditional that managers would punish players for results. They would have them into training the next day. Is that the way you do it, or is there a more modern approach to it?
You are young, but you are clever, and for sure you will know how change the football. In this time is completely different than 10 or 30 years ago, when you lose and you go to run maybe for 2 hours to the forest, okay? Losing and charging a lot of kilos in your back. It's different now. You need to be sensible because the players need to play again. I need to be ready. So it's not about to run more. It's about to be clever and to be smart and to be positive. This is the idea.
Quique,
Yeah.
in Spain there's quite a lot of people following your new job in Watford. I just wanted to ask if from England you still follow Espanyol, one of your last teams you managed, and also what are your thoughts about the leaving of Rubi, the last Espanyol manager who left this summer?
What do you want I tell you about Espanyol?
If you still follow the team from
I follow football in general a lot. I saw a lot of matches in the weekend, during the week and everything. And of course I follow my ex-teams. They are a lot, so I can follow all of them. But sometimes, yeah, the coincidences is making the game. I can see my former teams. Yeah, it's nice.
And any thoughts about the leaving of Rubi this summer?
The decision of other clubs is not about me. I can't say anything.
All right, guys.
It's okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.